Imagine the roar of the crowd, the electric energy of a stadium packed with passionate fans, and a song that embodies the spirit of rivalry. Yet, amidst the legends of Alabama football, one iconic tune's true origins remain shrouded in mystery, sparking debates that could divide even the most die-hard fans. But here's where it gets controversial. What if the historic debut of Dixieland Delight at Bryant-Denny Stadium isn't what we've been led to believe? Join us as we dive into this intriguing investigation, uncovering the facts and inviting you to question everything you thought you knew. We're exploring when Dixieland Delight, a catchy 1983 hit by the band Alabama, often sung with rowdy, fan-added lyrics, first echoed through Bryant-Denny Stadium during a University of Alabama football game. For newcomers to college football lore, this song isn't just background music. It's a cultural phenomenon that amps up the excitement, especially during rivalries. Fans might belt out additions like playful exclamations, such as "munch, munch, munch," or more spirited chants aimed at opponents, turning a simple tune into a stadium-wide spectacle. But while its revival in 2018 was unforgettable, a euphoric outburst of Crimson Tide pride after years of prohibition due to those explicit lyrics, it's not the moment that deserves top billing in the history books. The true milestone occurred earlier, on the day Dixieland Delight was introduced at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And this is the part most people miss. Pinpointing that exact date is trickier than you'd think, as college football traditions often spring up organically, without formal documentation. There's no official "this date in history" entry for when a song first blared in a stadium, making our quest a blend of detective work and nostalgic storytelling. To unravel this, I reached out to over a dozen individuals tied to Alabama's music selection, scoured newspaper archives, and reviewed old game footage. Let's break it down step by step, starting from the known facts and working backward to make sense of it all. Even for those new to the Tide's traditions. The rise to stardom, how Dixieland Delight became a fan favorite. By 2015, Dixieland Delight had become such a staple at Bryant-Denny Stadium that even casual attendees knew the extra lyrics. Think of it as a fan-driven evolution, starting with innocent additions like "munch, munch, munch" or "against the wall." It escalated to bolder, profane expressions targeting rivals, such as "fuck Auburn" and "LSU and Tennessee too." The profanity grew so intense by the 2014 Iron Bowl that then Athletic Director Bill Battle issued a review statement, highlighting concerns over the raucous atmosphere. Interestingly, the "and LSU and Tennessee too" extension didn't appear on video until 2013. Footage from 2012 shows fans chanting "Auburn," but nothing beyond that, for beginners. This illustrates how fan culture shapes sports traditions. It's not dictated from above, but built from the ground up, often organically and unpredictably. YouTube offers clips as early as September 24, 2011, capturing Dixieland Delight playing at the stadium. This was shortly after Jennifer Martin departed the University of Alabama. Martin, who managed game day elements like music from 2005 to 2011, explained her role was to draw crowds and ensure an enjoyable experience. Music was key, and Dixieland Delight fit the bill as a feel-good track to energize the second half. It wasn't a grand, memorable decision, Martin recalled from her current healthcare role in New York. Those "this is my legacy" moments are rare, and this wasn't one. She checked with her former assistant, Justin Slayton, now Director of Development at the Culverhouse College of Business. Slayton remembered the team seeking songs to enhance halftime traditions around 2007, coinciding with Nick Saban's arrival as coach. They tested various options, including Dixieland Delight. "We gave it a shot, and it stuck," Martin said with a chuckle, noting her LSU background. "People loved it. I believe that was its stadium premiere, but if someone claims earlier, I'd concede it's possible." This decision likely ignited its popularity, turning it into today's tradition. David Crane, a 1994 Alabama graduate and former Crimson Tide Sports Network voice, now with UAB, suspects it didn't take off until Saban's era. But memories alone didn't solve our puzzle. Martin shared the query with an Alabama alumnus coworker in New York, who recalled occasional playings before 2005. Flashback to earlier days. The song's humble beginnings. Daniel Hopper, recalling from South Carolina, laughed sheepishly. Yeah, that started during our watch. Working in UA marketing from 1996, while in grad school, to 2007, he held Martin's position from 1999 onward. He heard F. Auburn, but not the fuller expansions until later. The profane elements emerged around 2004 to 2006, per his estimate. I clearly remember the debut, Hopper said. It began in the student section with loud Roll Tide cheers. The next game, it was even bigger. Initially, they played the song's main part, not the intro, and soon noticed its potential. Fans decide what works, Hopper explained, emphasizing that Dixieland Delight resonated perfectly. But dating it precisely is hazy. Memories from nearly 30 years ago fade. Hopper linked it to 1996, when UA introduced click effects, a system for stadium audio. His then-boss, Jeremy Lull, director of marketing, confirmed the tech upgrade. But here's the snag. Lull, now in Atlanta, doesn't recall Dixieland Delight being played during his tenure until 1998. I would have noticed something that wild, he said, comparing it to the banning of Rammer Jammer for including Hell. He pegs the odds at under 10%, valuing Hopper's closer ties to later events. I swear we played it in 96, Hopper insisted. It gained traction by 97 or 98, likely against Tennessee, Florida, or Auburn. He called those matchups the big ones then. Confident? I bet my life it was one of those. And it had to be at Bryant-Denny, he added, with its jumbotron and vibe. Legion Field lacked that edge. Checking Hopper's criteria, Florida, Auburn, or Tennessee in 1996 to 1998. Only one fits. Florida on October 3, 1998, a 16-10 win for Steve Spurrier over Mike Dubose. Possibly that one, Hopper mused, but that clashes with Lull's timeline. Hopper allowed it could be 1999 or 2000, Tennessee and Tuscaloosa in 99, Auburn in 2000. Guaranteed it exploded against one of those rivals, he said. Was that the start? Hopper suggested contacting Wade Howell for pre-1996 info. Going further back, the pre-1996 era Howell, promotions director from 1992 to 1995, interned under Lull. I don't recall it at games, he stated. Music then was band-led, confirmed by others, so Dixieland Delight couldn't have played before 1996. Lull and Daniel cover 96 to 2006, Howell noted, pinning it there. What we've pieced together are pro-blacks a definitive date, but we're confident on this. Dixieland Delight didn't play at Bryant-Denny before 1996, possibly not until 1999. It emerged between 1996 to 2006, solidifying as a tradition under Saban. By 2011, it was a fixture, with full lyrics by 2013. Come Saturday, number 6 Alabama versus number 11 Tennessee might feature it in the fourth quarter, perhaps like the 1999 game against the Vols. Or not. That's the magic of its lore, Hopper said. Unpinpointable, yet hugely impactful after 30 years. But here's where the controversy heats up. Is it fair to celebrate a song with such profane, rival-baiting lyrics in today's socially aware climate? Does the tradition honor inclusivity, or does it alienate some fans? And what if earlier accounts are wrong? Could it have debuted even sooner, predating these memories? We'd love to hear your take. Do you think Dixieland Delight's origins matter? Or is the fun in the mystery? Share your opinions in the comments. Agree, disagree, or add your own theories.